Well, it's 12:30 in the morning. Another full day at Antler, talking to a lot of advisors and amongst ourselves. It was a frustrating day because the major takeaways today were, from the various advisors. Some advisors were more legal experts, some advisors were more not necessarily domain experts in real estate today, but in just general investing, or they manage money for high net worth people, so they know the local market in that sense. Common themes today were the business model may make sense to license it as tech rather than organize ourselves as a fund. There's definitely downsides to licensing as tech, like kind of selling the goose that lays the golden egg, among other ones. But so we still have questions to work out in the business model. We definitely talked a lot today about partnering with other companies, maybe agencies, for example, that could provide us data that would allow us to build algorithms that could help them. For example, identifying when a property is about to come back onto the market, so they can capture that benefit and in return provide us some data that no one else has access to, and that makes our predictions better than anyone else would be able to do. That's something we need to continue doing. And then, it's a frustrating piece because we really need to be validating: is there a need for this? Are people willing to give us money? Are people willing to put money behind this kind of AI data-driven investment approach? And that requires validating that people are willing to do that. But because Asia and real estate investors in particular are so risk averse and so unsophisticated when it comes to data and used to AI, we get into this situation where we really have to err on the side of being 100% ready with almost a fully built product, or a little bit even more than a fully built MVP, for those conversations to be meaningful, or to go have any chance of going well. We're worried, advisors, and we are worried that if we go too soon to these type of players, then even if we go back to them 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 months later and say, okay, now we've built this, now it's good, would still be seen as kind of these new upstarts to the market that don't really know what they're doing. It's a lot about projecting image and face and confidence in Asia, and this is no exception. So a frustrating day because all these not cracks, but there are all these things that we have to work through, and they're not something that are easily answered. They're very ambiguous type of problems. So it's not like you can just go do work and fix it, right? It's a lot of thinking about, how do we get around this hurdle? Is this a problem? How do we test this? So a lot more conversations and just trying to figure out ways in which we can start validating some of these assumptions. I'm worried, mostly frustrated, because it doesn't feel like we're doing anything right now to validate assumptions, and that can get us in a lot of trouble. But anyway, that's another day for now, and see you tomorrow.